remember saying to somebody, if I'm going to go last, I just want to make sure there's nobody fast behind me. And it turns out that Cosworth V8 Golf car was driven by Dario Franchitti's brother, was also qualified last. So I'm looking for him in my rear view the whole time. You can see him.
At the beginning of this video, you
can see him coming.
Taking the turn.
So I am now going to pass the cars that I should have qualified in front of had I qualified. Here's there's some crazy stuff. There's
a Camaro.
There's Camaro. That guy rode up with his trophy girlfriend to the grid, by the way.
He did.
There's a short wheelbase AMX, which is a bizarre car to have in that. We got to thank TrackMate for providing some cool software and data for us. It's a cool sort of wide-body 916 there.
Yep.
Coming up on
now, what is this? Another
Camaro. It's kind of IROC-y looking.
Yeah, it's like a Gen 2 Camaro.
Yeah.
And then now you've got this Can-Am car. You got Franchitti's brother. This is the first time you could ever say you're going to be in front of a Franchitti.
That's true. And he's got a cool Cosworth V8 in there, but the real thing that makes that car so fast is I talked to the guy, it weighs like 1,400 pounds.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't weigh anything, but we're still racing.
Yeah.
he pulled me in the straight.
A little bit of blocking, it's fine.
A little bit of blocking. And now the straightaway comes around and he's pulling me, but the problem is we're running. He's running into slower traffic to deal with.
The slower traffic moves to the left, right?
Oh,
they almost hit the cone. They almost hit each other.
That, by the way, that is Bob Tullius's R8 was it? Wait, am I screwing
up? That was the M1.
No. That was the TR8. Sorry. Bob Tullius raced all the British Leyland stuff, and that was the TR8, which was a cool piece.
Yeah,
but evidently
the video,
not that fast.
It's that slant-nosed looking car, the white one.
Let's see when we get up through the traps here. 120 through that trap between turn 4 and turn 5. So now
Franchitti, by the way, has already passed 3 cars. He made his way through, and he's just threading the needle through the rest of this group.
Well, to be fair to everyone, he should not be running in this group. Those are the fastest cars on this track.
Yeah.
I talked to Bernard, Jay Leno's Bernard, yesterday.
Oh, did you?
And I asked him, did he bring the Hagerman or Hagerman? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Got an
Plus,
accent.
he's got the accent,
Yeah. First off, a few things you should know. He was complimentary toward me for the first time ever.
Wow.
He drove, and I don't even know I just call it like miniature Can-Am, but it's those guys turn 128, 130 laps on that track.
Wow.
Well, they're go-karts. They're like little, big slicks, little motors, but they don't weigh anything.
And Bernard likes to drive the most dangerous things he can get his hands on. That's kind of his deal. Between that thing and his side-hack motorcycle.
Yes. Yes. So
what did he say?
Well, he said, how'd your race go? And I said, it went pretty good. And he said, how'd you do? I said, I think there's about 42, 43 cars, and I got 6. And he said, that's good. And then he paused. He said, that's better than good. That's very good.
Wow.
And I said, wow.
If he would have said, meh, I would still thought that was a compliment.
They're guarded people, the Swiss. All right, so now I'm trying to pass a Porsche RSR, and I'm coming up. Oh, and that's a guy we know. And I gave him a little wave.
Yeah, you flip him off. You're like, get out of the way.
No. Whenever I get the finger point, I got a cool BMW, either 3.0 or 3.5. Group 2 car, I think.
Yeah. You wave to people. You're a very nice racer. Very polite racer.
Now, so I don't need 2 hands to drive. Here comes that car. That's the Porsche that went into the wall.
Yeah.
Number 7.
Could you imagine having a crew where they can rebuild your car and get it ready for the next morning?
No.
Well, apparently that guy had it done.
Yeah, so now here we are Saturday. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. The car's running well, and I seem to be passing quite a few cars. And I think I'm going to qualify in a decent position for the afternoon race, which will come up Saturday afternoon at like 3:30 or something of that nature.
You're passing the Porsche, the number 7.
And I'm coming up on another Porsche. I don't see any cars. I literally look down the racetrack, and I don't see anyone in front of me. So let's just drive nicely.
Run it. Good clean air. See how you do.
Focus on technique here, and get some nice, hit your apexes and that kind of stuff. And we'll get out of the car. You'll be in one piece. Car will be in one piece. And you will be in, 13th place, 14th place. And all of a sudden, in the horizon, I see a yellow Porsche and one of the coolest cars out there, that Ferrari 512. Wouldn't it be a lovely feather in my cap if I could just pick off these last two dudes, and then we'll head into the locker room.
So, but now this Camaro that you got here,
I'm lapping him.
He's a lap down, so you're just getting past him. He let you by.
I gave him a wave.
Yeah.
More of a Heil Hitler, but that. Now I'm seeing these guys in the distance, and I'm like, I can get these guys. And now I know there's not too much time left, but I also know I've just picked up about 300 feet on these guys in the last half lap, and they're only a couple hundred feet ahead of me now, and they're running about the same speed. And I remember the 512 Ferrari from last year, and I beat him.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, I'm faster than this guy, and that's why I'm catching him, and that's why I'm gonna catch him. Ooh, 124 in that stretch. All right, so now my tires are heated up. I'm cooking with gas.
You're too confident.
I know. That's the problem. I'm going to catch these guys.
So now we're into lap 9.
And we're going up the hill.
And you're doing great. You're driving like a madman. Like, you're doing great.
And I'm making up ground on two pretty fast guys, and now
you caught up to him, right? You're right.
Pretty
you're
much.
Right there.
Well, the corkscrew's a little deceptive in the catch up to him, because for a second it feels like you've caught up to him, and then they scoot away because you have to go through the corkscrew.
You should cut through the.
Like, that's your move. Yeah, you got that Zanardi
I didn't invent
move.
The move. I just sort of mastered it.
So now here it is, lap 9, and I can see now I can taste these guys. Oh, they see me coming too. Now I'm going to get them at the end of the straight.
Someone's on the radio. Carolla's coming up on your ass. Some of those teams do have radios, by the way.
I know. I should get one. So now I'm coming up on these guys, and I'm going, all right. Now I give it a little. I get into it too soon.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. That was the Royal Purple sign.
Yeah, that's right. But now I know there's no one behind me. There's no one behind me. Yeah. So now I'm going, what the fuck is going on underneath this car?
Can you hear it? You can't.
Yeah, yes.
You can, because the engine's loud, and obviously.
No, I hear it dragging.
That Camaro's feeling really good about himself right now.
I'm dragging a fucking plastic sign under my car. But I don't understand. I don't know if it's on fire. It's getting sucked up into the cooling, into the fan. I don't know where it is.
But,
I just
but
know
now you realize you're dragging something.
Not only am I dragging it, it doesn't appear to be coming free. It should be breaking free from my fucking car. It's a fucking piece of cardboard. No, it is not. It is stuck under my car, and I'm thinking, God damn, what? It's literally like a cardboard sign. What are the chances of you running it over and it just being a permanent part of your vehicle? So they pull me off to the right. Now, meanwhile, I have no idea what's underneath me. Yeah. I just know all I've been hearing is this gut-wrenching dragging sound, and I'm pissed off because, it was a cardboard sign.
We got it. He shows it to you. This is it. He showed it to you like it was a branch. Here, this is it.